The Queensland Science Contest is an annual event open to all Queensland school students from prep to grade 12 and is judged across 7 age divisions. Students may enter their projects in one of 6 categories. Students may also be eligible to enter the National Science Contest. The Queensland Science Contest is organised by the Science Teachers Association of Queensland. The Science Teachers Association of Queensland resides out of the University of Queensland. This is a non-profit organisation which relies on funding from membership, professional development conferences and the generosity of sponsors in order to coordinate activities that support science education, teachers of science and students. Members of STAC include teachers at primary, secondary and tertiary level, as well as other interested in supporting science education in Queensland. STAC is also a member association of the Australian Science Teachers Association. ASTA represents science education nationally and consists of a federation of 8 state and territory science teacher associations. When evaluating STAC's website, they have many positive initiatives and resources to assisting teaching science in our primary schools. They organise the Professional Development Days for primary science teachers. These conferences include 6 hours of high-quality professional development, discussions with a panel of experts, workshops and networking. There is also a Professional Development Day for beginning and pre-service teachers that consists of 2 primary workshops to improve their teaching of science. The STAC website also provides teachers with useful resources like a journal that fellow teachers place lesson plans, unit overviews, strategies, excursions and useful teaching web links and books. They also provide teachers with useful posters for their classrooms. One of the great initiatives that the STAC organises is the Queensland Science Contest. This year is the 62nd and there are over $6,000 worth of prizes to be won by students and schools.
The aim of incorporating the Queensland Science Contest into this term's science unit is to motivate the students by giving the students a goal in the form of summative assessment. All students have different abilities and understanding in their learning, which is why students will be divided into equal groups when conducting this experiment. This initiative not only aligns and achieves curriculum outcomes, but it also develops student personal capabilities, such as self-management, teamwork, creativity, problem solving, and communication with others. There are roles for teachers, students and parents. Teachers have an important but arduous role to play in the awards. Teachers already scaffold and facilitate scientific work in the classroom. Besides implementing the curriculum, they are also responsible for registering the students' science projects, informing parents of registration fees, making sure the contest entry forms and projects are submitted on time. The parents and guardians' role is simple but an important one. This includes to make sure the $3.50 registration fee has been paid, ensure that the child's contest entry form is completed and submitted on time. The student's role is to complete an environmental action plan that considers how the properties of materials affect the management of waste or can lead to pollution, which includes research a local environmental issue, consult with members of the community about the issue. This may involve survey or questionnaire, present the data. It may be helpful to use tables or graphs. Develop an action plan to help resolve the issue, explain how the action plan will help resolve the issue, present your investigation and resulting action plan as a poster, report or video.
The Year 4 Chemical Science Unit has been taught using the 5Es model, where students develop an understanding of how natural and processed materials have a range of physical properties, and how these properties can influence their use and their effect on the environment and others. Students will be asked to conduct their investigation as part of their summative assessment and create an action plan in the elaboration stage of their learning. Activities within the investigation will develop other learning areas such as English and maths, where students use appropriate literacy and numeracy skills such as scientific language and a collection of data to explain their findings. Some other general capabilities embedded within the investigation are those of ICT, critical and creative thinking, ethical behaviour, capabilities, and intercultural understandings. This investigation will also cover 2 cross-curriculum priorities by encouraging students to consider the use of particular materials by Indigenous communities and how the use of those materials can be more sustainable and environmentally friendly.
Safety is of utmost importance during this unit. The following guidelines will help minimise risks. Be aware of the school's policy on safety in the classroom and for excursions. Check students' health records for allergic or other health issues. Be aware of potential dangers by trying out activities before students do them. Caution students about potential dangers before they begin an activity. Clean up spills immediately as slippery floors are dangerous. Instruct students never to taste, smell or eat anything unless they are given permission. Discuss and display a list of safe practices for science activities.